if elected, would you fight for or against the legalization of marijuana?
You know, here's what I would do. I think that I would support states and localities that are experimenting with this, and here's why. One of the great benefits we have in our federal system is that states truly are the laboratories of democracy. So we've got a couple of states now, I can't remember where we are, 4 maybe, I think we're up to 3 or 4, that have legalized marijuana. And we have a lot more that have legalized it for medicinal purposes. I have been to Colorado a lot, talked to the people there. I've been to Washington and Oregon, talked to the people there. And I do believe you have 2 separate issues that I want us to focus on. Let's talk about total legalization first. I think that if we had somebody in authority from Colorado here, they would say, we're learning a lot. You know, there's a lot that we have to learn. We've got, I mean, what do we do? One of the things they kept talking to me about is, what do we do with marijuana-laced brownies that kids eat and end up in the emergency room? Fair question, right? So we have a lot of unanswered questions that have to be addressed. And I think these states are the leading edge to try to figure out what works and what doesn't work. We may find there's some things that just don't work and we shouldn't do them. I will tell you that. I want to see what the evidence is. On the marijuana for medical purposes, there is a lot of anecdotal evidence, which is why I think so many states are passing laws that permit marijuana to be dispensed for the relief of pain and nausea during chemotherapy and other kinds of medical-related treatment. But we have no evidence. You know why? Because researchers cannot experiment with marijuana because it is a controlled substance. Think about this. We have states that are trying to help people. Terrible stories. Little children with cancer who need relief. You know, people fighting just disabling pain, and this helps them. We have people who deserve to have the help. But we don't know what it will do in interaction with other drugs. We don't know what the right doses really are, because under our laws, no reputable researcher can conduct research. Now that to me just doesn't make sense. If we're going to be passing medical marijuana laws, we need to open up the door for researchers to figure out what works, how much, what dosage, what does it interact with, and try to get some real science. And so that's my answer to you. I think that there are 2 parallel paths that we need to be going down simultaneously. And I think opening, you know, the possibility to both will give us the chance to really understand better what works and what doesn't work.